It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be my neighbor? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, it's a beautiful day, and my name is Darrin L. Harris, and I am about to mess up some toxic relationships. Somebody said he about to mess us up this morning. Yes, I am. I'm about to mess up some toxic relationships, some relationships that you have been holding on for way too long. And so we're going to talk about it this morning because there's some people that you just been holding on to them too long, and they've been taking advantage of you, and they have been doing some things that I'm going to introduce you to this morning. It's called guilting. Yeah, you have some friends, you have some family members who are in your life who love to guilt. They love to make you feel guilty. And so that's what we're going to talk about. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. And we're going to talk all about guilting. And I'm going to tell you how to handle them and tell you how to deal with them in just a moment. Because there's some people in your life who love to guilt. Yeah, I call it guilting. These are people who come into your life. They're there to do nothing but to guilt you. They want to make you feel guilty about being you. They want you to feel guilty about doing good. They want you to feel guilty about not doing good. They want you to feel guilty about being successful. They want you to feel guilty about being unsuccessful. Do you know any people like that? Now hold on. If you say, I don't know anybody like that in my life, then guess what, boo? It might be you. So I want to talk to you too. I want to talk to all of y'all, because whether you are a victim of guilting or maybe you're a guilter, I want to help you this morning. I not only want to help you, but I want to hope you. Why? Because my name is Darrin L. Harris, and remember, I am your friend, and I'm here to help. I'm not here to hurt. But hey, if you can't say amen, go on and say ouch, because I got to talk to you this morning. And I've been thinking about this because, just a few days ago, we did a video where we talked about, envious people and how you can recognize people who envy you in your life. They do it by what we call micro expressions. They do it by giving you false praise, like saying things like, oh, that's a nice little house you have. Oh, that's a cute little car, little car. Yeah, they do things like that. You know some people like that. And once again, if you don't know anybody like that, it might just be you. So I want to talk to all of y'all this morning. So let me go on and take my glasses off, because we got to have a serious conversation. Somebody say he about to get serious, as Jermaine Jackson once said in his song, Let's Get Serious, which was ironic because Stevie Wonder did most of the lyrics. Yeah, go back and listen to the song. So once again, there are people who will come into your life and they're there to guilt you, right? And most of the time, these are people who secretly envy you. They envy you secretly. They won't say it publicly because it's an embarrassment, right? Nobody's going to say, I envy you. Nobody's going to say, I'm jealous of you. They're going to downplay it all the time. So they do it once again, like with things like micro expressions. They do it, of course, through false praise. They do it through backbiting. They talk about you to other people, with other people. And like I said on the other video, and by the way, if you didn't get it, you might want to subscribe to my YouTube channel and go look at that video. Yeah, subscribe, like, share, comment, because on that video, I talk all about backbiting and how people who backbite are really not your friends. And you need to be mindful of those who backbite, because here's what we know. The same dog that will bring you a bone is the same dog that will carry one. Let me say it again, because that sounded so good, and I really want you to hear my heart and not your head, because if you're hearing your head, you're all messed up right now. Once again, my name is Darrin L. Harris, and if someone brings you a bone, they're the same person that will carry it. So a dog that brings you a bone is the same dog that will carry one. So be careful and be mindful of who you share your information with, because that's what we get to, of course, the next level of envy, because there are those who will come into your life and they're there and they're envious, they're jealous, but they'll never say it. But they play this game, right? They call this game the seesaw. Sometimes, they come in and out, and their whole purpose and their whole agenda is to get close to you. So be careful of those who want to know you so quickly, those who want to get next to you so readily, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to gather and collect information about you. And they'll do what I call the seesaw. They'll do the seesaw. They'll praise you 1 minute and they'll give you all kinds of accolades. And you got to be mindful, because if you're a person who has low self-esteem, low self-worth, low self-value, then they're going to play on your emotions. Do you know anybody like that? Has that ever happened to you? Come on, raise your hand. Look, you ain't got to be honest. You ain't got to tell the truth, but I can. Yeah, and it's because of my experience, I'm the expert. And it's because of your experience, you should be the expert. Shame on you if it happens once. Shame on you, if it happens 2 times or 3 times. They usually say shame on them. But no, we're going to own and take responsibility for our lives. And so I just wanted to talk about those toxic people, those people who come into your life and they have no other purpose. They have no other agenda. Their only agenda is to do what? Is to make you feel guilty. They don't want to see you successful. They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you go and grow to the next level. So I want to say to you, Darrin L. Harris, yes, on this Come On Here Somebody, be mindful of those who come into your life with the only purpose, with the only expectation is to get close to you. You got to be careful of those people who come to get to know you so quickly. They're asking all of these intimate and personal questions because what they really want to do, they want to be able to build a case. Come on here, somebody. They're like an attorney. They're trying to build a case against you. And so you have to be careful and be mindful of those who come into your life so quickly. So somebody say, slow down, take your time, because they're only there to guilt you. They're only there to make you feel guilty about being who you have been created to be, and they want to use it against you. Come on here, somebody. Somebody say, he talking right. I know I'm talking right. You ain't got to say nothing. My name is Darrin L. Harris, and remember, I am your friend. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help, and you're here to heal. So be mindful. Because even as we look at the life, the legacy, and the ministry of Jesus Christ, not everyone that came around him was for his good. They all had their own agenda. In fact, all the disciples, they had a different agenda. Yes, he said, drop your nets and follow me, but they had an agenda. They had a purpose for why they were around him. So all I'm saying is be mindful of your circle, because if you are the smartest person in your circle of friends, then you may want to find a new circle. If you're the smartest person in your circle of influence, come on here, somebody. I know I'm talking right. You ain't got to say nothing. If you're the smartest person in your circle, then you may want to find a new circle. You may need to find individuals who are in your life who are going to build you up, who are going to edify you and lift you up instead of tear you down. Come on here, somebody. I know I'm talking right. You ain't got to say nothing. Glory to God. So as I get ready to close, as I get ready to just continue to encourage you, be mindful. Because at the end of the day, somebody say at the end of the day, it is our responsibility. The onus is on us. It is our responsibility as to who we allow into our space. Come on here, somebody. I'm about to help 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,000 of you right now. It's your responsibility who you allow into your circle, into your space. Into your space. Come on here, somebody. Into your space. Ooh, glory to God. I hear something. It is your responsibility. And so be mindful who you allow into your space. Because whoever comes into your space will affect your space, will affect your environment. Your environment matters, whether you're going to succeed, whether you're going to fail, whether you're going to exceed. It's your responsibility. Somebody says, my responsibility. The onus is on me. Responsibility means just that. It means that we have the ability to respond to any situation in our lives. And so let's make a commitment. Let's commit to ourselves today that we are going to be responsible for our lives. We're going to be responsible for our futures. That we're going to be responsible for our destiny and our destination. Can we make a commitment to ourselves today? Because you see, if there are more people needing you, glory to God. If there are more people needing you than feeding you, then you're bleeding you. Because see, a lot of us, if you're anything like me, you're a caring person, you're a loving person, and that's that weak spot. That's where people try to get in, and they try to infiltrate that spot because you give and you love. What I want to encourage you to, don't stop loving, don't stop giving, don't stop being who God has naturally created you to be. Just be mindful. Be mindful who you allow into your space. Into your space, into your space, into your space. Because if there are more people who are needing you than feeding you, then you're bleeding you. Here's what we also know, and I close with this. You never ever, glory to God. You never have to look for the needy and the greedy. They will find you. I guarantee you. That's Darrin. I guarantee you, you never have to look for the needy and greedy. They'll find you. But you do have to look for those who will feed you. So I want to encourage you to find a mentor, find someone who will pour into your life, find someone who will encourage you and edify you. You've got to build your circle of influence that it is going to affect you in a positive way. Because what you hear affects what you think, and what you think affects what you will do or what you will ultimately become. It's hot out here, y'all. My name is Darrin L. Harris, and remember, I am your friend. I just wanted to come out here just for a few seconds and encourage you and inspire you to be the better you and the greater you. Because, you know, we have a work to do, and God has called us to a great work. And so what I want you to do, if you haven't done it already, I want you to go to my website. I have a website at www.darrin, that's DARRIN, lharris.com. I have a free ebook that I want to give to you. Yes, I said free, F-R-E-E. I don't know why they call it an ebook. It should be called a free book, because that's exactly what it is. It's a free book. I want to give that to you. All you have to do is go to www.darrin, that's DARRIN, lharris.com. Click the link that says book, and it is for you. Also, I've written a book called Living Life, Leaving Legacy. This book is a little bit about my life story. At the end of each chapter, there is a life and leadership lesson. And I want to just inspire you. I want to encourage you. I want to just share a little bit about my life. And hopefully you'll get to a place in your life where you're able to share your testimony and your life with somebody else as well. And so I want you to go to Amazon. Once again, it's called Living Life, Leaving Legacy. I wrote it just for you, people just like you, people who are not just looking to go up, but to grow up. That's what we're here to do on this YouTube channel. And so once again, if you haven't done it already, I want you to subscribe, like, share, comment, and meet me right here on this channel for another great video. I'm here to encourage, I'm here to inspire. Once again, if you show up on any of my social media, here's what's going to happen to you. You're going to get information. You're going to get education. You're going to get motivation. You're going to get inspiration. But most importantly, what are you going to get? You're going to get transformation. Once again, my name is Darrin L. Harris. Don't forget, subscribe, like, share, comment. Until next time, I love you. God bless you. God keep you. This is my prayer. Oh, yeah. One more thought on all of those people that try to guilt you. Here's what I want you to know. It's really easy to deal with them, and it doesn't take much to do it. So when they call you, you could say something like, at the sound of the tone, you will be alone. Or if they try to video chat you, like many of them will try to do, because it happens to me all the time. One of the easiest things to do, one of the best things that you could ever do, if you want to get rid of folk who always try to guilt you, always try to make you feel guilty about being the best version of yourself, always try to guilt you for having better, trying to do better, trying to grow better, it's easy. This is what you do. This is how you deal with them. And tell them Darrin L. Harris, this is how you deal with them.